Go.
Good afternoon, America. I'm your anchor, Nick Rodriguez, co-anchor, Lashira Curl, and this is Univision 34, Noticias a las Cuatro. Today we will be discussing how the Mexican Americans are being affected during World War II. During the war, there are programs, events, and discrimination that is making life tougher for Mexican Americans, such as the Bracero program, which contracts Mexican Americans to work due to the need of hard labor force in the United States. This has created tension with citizens of the U.S. and the Mexicans coming over. Mexican Americans are being segregated because they are not being allowed to use facilities that Americans can use. This puts them on the same boat as African Americans. They are centered in the southwest area around Los Angeles. They are being blamed for most of crimes such as drugs, gang violence, and murder that is occurring in California with no evidence against them. These famous Zoot Suit riots, where Mexican Americans are being attacked by military personnel. Although they are treated terribly, Mexican Americans are answering the desperate call of the United States. World War II is changing the way Mexican Americans are living here in the United States compared to their previous lives in Mexico. Now more on the Zoot Suit riots from Lashiri. Take it away, Lashiri.
Thanks, Nick. Los Angeles has been experiencing an increase in population due to Mexican refugees fleeing from the Mexican Revolution, landless white laborers escaping the Dust Bowl that has hit the southern plains, and African Americans looking for more opportunities that have not been available in the South. The coming of the United States' involvement in World War II has stirred many emotions hidden under America's facades and also brought to light new trends never seen before. One of the newest and most popular trends amongst young Mexican American boys and men is a flashy style of dress. This new trend is both a statement and a lifestyle. It originated from the jazz world in Harlem and has moved to the West Coast with the name Zoot Suits. Zooters are the boys and men who are seen in long coats, baggy pants, and greased hair gathered in a ponytail. Recently, riots have been breaking out around the Los Angeles area. In one case, a number of sailors claimed to have been beaten and robbed by Mexican Zooters. A mob of 200 sailors, tired of disrespect and attacks, headed out to East LA to beat up and strip the clothes of any young Latino males they could find. Police made few arrests of sailors and Zooters. The sailors were quickly released and sent to the Navy bases. The Zooters, on the other hand, remained in jail for longer periods of time. Now we'll be going to a clip of our on-scene reporter, Lucy Martinez, who was with Zooter Salvador Rivera earlier today.
Tell me, Salvador, how was it to move from Mexico to the U.S.?
Moving here from my home in Mexico, it was very hard, but I need a job and I need to support my family, so I came.
How were you treated in the U.S.?
I'm discriminated a lot, but if I want to stay here, I have to deal with it, and I have no choice.
So Salvador, I heard you were in the Zoot Suit riot. What happened there?
Yeah, we were just minding our own business when this group of sailors came and started attacking us. They took our suits away and they burned them in front of us.
After the fight, how long were you in jail?
We were in there for about 3 days, and we were never fed, or we were treated pretty horribly in there. Yeah, it was bad.
Thank you. Now back to Lish and Nick.
Go.
Now to a recent story in which Congress has decided to pass the Emergency Labor Program. This government-sponsored program, also known as the Bracero program, will allow the temporary immigration of thousands of Mexican workers. These Mexican laborers will be transported to American farms in which they will be replacing American men who have enlisted in the armed forces. These workers have left everything behind, including their families, homes, and previous jobs, just to work in agricultural fields and make somewhat of a better living. More than 80,000 Mexican workers, referred to as braceros, have passed through the El Paso Center where they have been registered and will sign their working contracts. The contracts are in English, so many workers do not understand their full rights or working conditions. They are part of 350,000 or more braceros that will be crossing the northern border to help plant, cultivate, harvest cotton, and pick fruits and vegetables. Our on-scene reporter is live near a Bracero farm.
Thanks, Lish. I'm located near a farm in El Paso, Texas, where most of the Mexican workers are working. Let's see if I can get an interview. Hi, sir. Can I ask you a few questions about the Bracero program? What's your name, sir?
Panchito Sanchez.
Hi, Panchito. How is it working for the Bracero program?
I mean, it's a job. I don't get paid very well. I should have just stayed in Mexico.
How are you being treated here?
We aren't treated very well. We do all this work for these people and they still don't respect us.
Now, Panchito, how exactly did you get to the U.S. and why did you decide to come here?
Well, I was told about the program by a buddy and I decided to sign up for it. After I signed up, a couple days after, we were all put to a train station, we all got on a train, and then we ended up in the U.S. They put us right to work.
Feel now that you are being sent back to Mexico and are no longer needed in the U.S.
It makes me feel used. They use us to do all their responsibilities and all their work, and now they're tired of us and they want to get rid of us. It's not fair.
Thank you, Panchito, for your time. Now back to Lish and Nick.
Thanks, Lucy. That's all we have for today, everybody.
Tune in tomorrow on Univision 34 a las 4. Hoy.
Signing out.